Joining us for the review now is legal practitioner Destiny Takon, who joins us live on the News at 10. Thank you for coming here tonight. Let's begin with your assessment of the judiciary in 2016. How would you say the sector fared?
Thank you. The judiciary, like in the years past, and has always been or supposed to be, is the last hope for the aggrieved, for the common man. And looking at what has happened and what happened in the country, especially in the immediate past year, I, as a legal practitioner, I have to be taken aback, especially given the turpitude, of legal activism and the extent to which decisions were reached. I recall vividly in the immediate past, landmark decisions and lots of election results overturned in all over the country. So much didn't happen in 2016 in that direction, which I think was a bit more like a retrogression, as against moving forward. And then, of course, the conflicting judgments, between the decisions of the Court of Appeal and also, of course, the things that happened with the judiciary, the arrest of Supreme Court judges by the DSS. Now, I'm not supportive, and I don't think any right-thinking Nigerian would be, that we should allow errant judges, as I chose to call them, to go on having a field day. But I have issues with the judiciary just is one of three constitutionally recognized arms of government. I mean, as between the executive, you have the judiciary, and then, of course, the legislature. And there is a constitutional framework for dealing with errant judges. So to have DSS, whose constitutional responsibility, as far as I'm concerned, is not to deal with, that was not a state security matter. The EFCC was there, the ICPC was there, the police were there. We should do the right things for the right reasons. And that's what I always prefer. So to have the DSS, arrest judges, was more like doing the right thing the wrong way.
Yeah, and it seemed the opinion was divided.
Yes, definitely, and that's my take on it. Yeah,
especially coming from legal practitioners such as yourself. Yes, in that report we saw that a lot of cases were left were not concluded in 2016. Despite the Administration of Criminal Justice Act, what do you think could have been done differently in 2016?
Oh, well, so much as it were, I say that the legislature is the bastion of hope, as it were, for the common man. I expected to see, especially coming from the arrest of the judges, lots of things happened. I recall that now, if you had, a lot of legal practitioners will tell you, you have a matter involving the EFCC for as simple as a procedural process like bail. Lots of judges turn down, applications for bail. Either I begin to wonder either that they are not as independent-minded as it should be, or they're just spineless, or that the fear of reprehension from above. So I expect, and I expected in 2016, more activism, as I said, as we saw in the years past, judges having to, as we say, do justice and let the heavens fall. It doesn't matter. The judiciary is a separate arm of government. So long as you do justice according to law, it doesn't matter who is involved or who has interest in the matter. And that's how it should have been.
Thank you so much, Mr. Destiny Takon, for joining us tonight for the review of Judiciary in 2016.
My pleasure.
Thank you.